Let's cut the music. What is up, my people? Tonight we got a whole lot of people to drag and talk about, and as you guys already know, I got the Fashion Nova on with the choker chain. And anytime the choker on, the choker gives me powers. The choker gives me capabilities. I don't know what kind of spirits that Fashion Nova put on my stimulus choker, but one thing I do know is that when it's on, we spill like we've never spilled before. Now I want to make sure y'all can hear me and see me good before we get it popping and into everything. Let me know that y'all can hear me, see me good. As a matter of fact, I know I brushed my hair. I'm gonna put my cap on here. I'm gonna don't want that right there. I'm gonna throw my cap on right here. You feel me? Cause I'm like that lining is rough. That lining is real rough. All right, can y'all hear me and see me good before we get into everything? Why she kind of look like Eve? Hey, Storm looking fly. Thank you. I'm in my Fashion Nova. All right, now we're going to move right along because I want to get right on into things. And first things first, we got to talk about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Yes, these are big actresses, A-list actresses, although we ain't seen them in shit since like, what, 2009, 2010. We got Wonder Bread news. Wonder Bread want us to know they sorry for getting married at a plantation here down south back in 2012. Wonder Bread wants us to know that they support black issues, they support Black Lives Matter, they support George Floyd. They didn't gain money to the NAACP, which is supposedly for colored people, even though colored people didn't start it, don't own it, and really don't get money from it. Wonder Bread want us to care about the mistake they made in 2012 and how it negatively affected their careers. They got married in a plantation house down south. Who gives a damn? All of these houses down south are plantation. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but pretty much this whole ground is pretty much sacred, and you know it don't matter from sea to shining sea in the United States. It was some messed up shit done there. If you was in the north, it was riots and shit burnt down, and the Boston Tea Party and that shit. If you're down south, well, clink clink, you already know what that was about. If you're out west, you know, we ain't gonna talk about the reservations and the Chinese and Japanese that was sent out there. You know, everybody didn't got their reparations but us. Let me tell you something, Wonder Bread. I truly believe y'all use this apology just to get us to give a damn about you, because let me tell you something. If you really want to fight for the coloreds, you want to fight for Negro people, I need you to get with your clan and tell your people that we need our reparations. I need you to support us in that. Now, Black Lives Matter is one thing, but we still didn't start Black Lives Matter, so we still are not ultimately going to profit from that. We need something we can profit off of, which is going to be that reparation check in my damn account. It can be a land grant, it could be free health care, you can cancel my student loans, free college forever, something, something, Wonder Bread, something. Go do that, Wonder Bread. I don't give a damn about you giving stuff to the George Floyd, the donation or whatever. They got plenty of money over there. That's one family. God bless them. But at the end of the day, if you really give a damn about folks, you really give a damn about our progression, and you really want to be sorry for taking your Wonder Bread non-existent ass down to a plantation and getting married like your good people do, you know, the same place that they didn't allow us, the slaves, the alleged slaves, because, you know, we might have been running around here on feathers, and then they sent us over right there to the slave plantation. You know, they told us, you know, it was a boat, even though it might not have been a boat. I mean, some people might have been on the boat. You might have seen a couple cousins on the boat, but realistically, it was already Africans that had been here before. And so really, they just, you know, sent us, you know, they just took our feathers and gave us shackles and put hot ass grits and you know, shit right in oatmeal and shit right into our hands. And so I want you Blake. By the way, Ryan, you know, I've always wanted for men that marry women with masculine names, how is it to call out her name and moan her when you on top of her drilling her out? You know, I mean, I'm just saying as a straight man, how is it? Blake, yeah, Blake, this shit's fucking hard. Blake, you gonna come suck my cock. Can't wait till you come suck my cock home, Blake. Like, how does that work? When your woman got a masculine name like that, like if your woman is named like Tyler or Devin or what's another, Ryan is another one, or what else? Xavier, shit like that. Yeah, baby, yeah, Tyler. Yeah, I can't get into it. If I'm with you, I need a real pretty feminine name for you to have. Anyway, moving right along. I said this to say Wonder Bread want us to care, and we don't. You want to help us do anything, then I suggest you help us with reparations. Hey, everybody. I love y'all so much. Moving right along, we got to talk about the brat They done got a little bit too bold. Now that she with that millionaire BB Judy. What BB Judy stand for? Big booty. You know, can I just keep it real and say this? I just the BB Judy types, the waist trainer girls. I mean, I know I got a waist trainer too, but can we just be honest and say that's some good ass marketing? How y'all fat ass get us about these damn waist trainers? Like, I don't, you suck in that stomach as much as you can, but if your waist is still a triple X, ma'am, you are still obese. It's a whole bunch of obese people walking around here with flat stomachs and an obese ass. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, the brat is obese herself, and she love BB Judy, and she love that big booty ass. All right, now, this is the first time, apparently, the brat that never felt love. All it took is for a Rolls Royce for the brat to come out the closet, although the brat, you didn't have to come out that closet. We already knew. We still don't see why you felt the need to express it to us, but nonetheless, we love you. Now, I do got to give you a little warning, the brat, because over there on Dish Nation, and I wish somebody would have been smart enough to tell you, but I don't think nobody knew what you was going to sing, and, Portia ain't got enough brain cells to sit you to the side. And so anyway, the brat spilled some tea on the relationship between Eminem and Mariah Carey. Now, let me give you some backstory. We know that Eminem and Mariah Carey has had a feud that has went back since I was little, since like the 90s or whatever. Eminem has literally been dragging Mariah for the longest, and then Mariah make that song called "Oh, You're So Obsessed With Me. Oh, y'all wanna know." How'd it go? Ain't that how I'm obsessed with? Boy, you're so obsessed with. Ain't that? Maybe. Mariah, why you and your 8 Spanx, come to the camera. Why did you ever leave Junebug, Lil Jermaine Dupri? Why did you ever go to any other producer? The best shit you didn't ever put out, other than the 90s stuff, when you was, was the Emancipation of Mimi that came out in 2005. You could play that from the front to the back. You should have never left Junebug. Usher should have never left Junebug. Maybe he would still be disease free. Probably not. He got them diseases being around Diddy and Junebug anyway, but that's another story for another day. We ain't gonna talk about how Junebug and Diddy really got Usher and Bow Wow to ruin their lives and ruin their relationships. Is we gonna talk about that? Is we gonna talk about how Usher was digging out grown ass women since he was in elementary school? And his mama sold him out for money? Is we gonna talk about Bow Wow, and how he was losing his virginity in strip clubs and he was barely in junior high, and knee high to a grasshopper, although we still knee high to a grasshopper to this day, which is why he still can't commit to a woman. In addition to the allegedly security guard that took Bow Wow's booty and Snoop Dogg had to have him killed, allegedly. But we'll talk about that on another day. Now, I always wonder why Eminem and Mariah Carey had this feud that went back forever, and apparently it is because their relationship went sour. As a matter of fact, according to the brat, Eminem couldn't even hit Mariah Carey. He couldn't even get in it. He didn't even get her panties off, because every time he got in Mariah's presence, he was so consumed by Mariah, and he was so excited to be with the Mariah, the Carey, that he came in his pants every time. He jizzed, he gooped. By the way, why do we call semen jizz? I mean, I've been around a lot of white boys, so they call it that, but I remember me and this white boy was having this discussion, like, it's not jizzy. Like, when you think of jizz, you think thin and runny. It can be thin and runny, but really, I like to call it goop. He gooped. He kept gooping in his pants, right? And anytime he was gooping in his pants, he would get super embarrassed, and he would basically have to run home with, not blue balls, because he didn't finish, Mariah. Y'all women know who y'all is. Anytime, a man can't get it up, anytime he can't perform, anytime he's too small, anytime he's just not good at what he's doing, y'all give us this look here. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I'm sure that never happens. Yeah. All right. Take me home, please. So I know he caught one of those "take me home, please," and he had to take Mariah all the way home with his drawers stuck to his dick. Then we got home, we pulled them drawers down a little bit too fast, and then it snatched some of that skin off your penis. We done all been there. You come in your drawers and you don't realize how strong that nut is when it dries, and you be like, woo, you feel like you took like the upper layer of your pee hole off. But that's another conversation for another day. But I said, damn, the brat, why you spilling shit? You might want to stop, because one thing about it, I don't think you can handle Eminem's roast and reads, and I sure as hell don't think you can handle with a lot of your shit start coming out of your closet about what you did in the 90s and the 2000s. How many boxes have you munched through? you? How many bottoms did you lick to stay on the bottom? How many lick did it take to get to your center? We really want to know. Now, we know Eva was over there licking Missy Elliott's bottom. Whose bottom was you licking, or was you the bottom? Who we really want to know? Was there ever, are you a gold star lesbian, or was there ever any dudes in the mix to tap that ass too? Because you know, you was trying to pretend in that Tyrese video. You ain't really have no rhythm like that, but you was really trying to put your back into it, you know. You was trying to convince us, but I knew you weren't comfortable. I was a little kid. I said, that baby ain't comfortable right there. That baby don't want to do that. And now, you know, you walk around looking like, you know, 1997 vomited on your whole body. And you're comfortable walking around looking like that, even though don't nobody want to tell you that look a mess. Why y'all let the brat walk around looking like this, thinking that this shit is okay? It's not. This looks horrible. She's a pretty woman. She is gorgeous, and she got a donk. I told y'all all these damn studs got donks out there. They got the donk in their trunk. But you know, I would just like Mimi put Ty in the dress. I want to see that fat ass in the dress again. We seen it when you was on VH1 when you did that weight loss show. You getting all that weight back that you lost. But you was on that show. I seen that fat ass in the dress and your hair actually done, and I was like, damn, it was very fishy of you. And I'm ready for you to get back to fish just a little bit. You can still munch all the box that you want, but I just you too pretty. I don't mind pretty women being gay. I just don't like when pretty women dumb down their pretty. I want to see your pretty, just like your sister. Shout out to Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray got 6 rings inside around her neck and new titties. How they work? Have they invented a surgery for your neck yet? Y'all get everything else done but your damn neck. Lisa Ray, don't think we didn't see. Don't beat me up, Lisa Ray. I mean, you done got a little old now, so you probably can, with the arthritis in your neck, I don't think you can run me down and find me. But I'm just saying, you thought we didn't see the new titties in your chest, Lisa Ray? Did that Fox Soul AdSense check hit real good and you said, you know what, forget this. I'm not going to get no good microphone. I'm not going to invest in no Wi-Fi. I'm not going to invest in no good lighting. I'm not going to invest in a better iPhone, in a better camera. Nothing to do with my actual job. I'm putting titties in my chest. I am putting a brand new Honda Accord. Boom, boom. I'm just saying. But no, but that's nothing. I guess they don't offer nothing for the naked. Anyway, I saw this to say, the brat, stay out of Eminem business. You can report on it, but don't get too deep before your shit start coming down and you be running in the closet. I sure as hell hope you ain't never put no Molly in nobody's champagne, and we don't have to have a surviving the brat, surviving Shantae. I really hope that we don't. You know, don't let none of them prison gals that's still your pen pals to this day come about, you know, come out with a book talking about how you was munching on all the girls, you know. My milkshake. Well, I got Khaleesi in my head still. I'm just saying, was you trading box for Twinkies in the pen? Was you trading box for cigarettes and ramen? We know you wasn't hitting the gym. What was you doing, Brad? We want to know. So you just might have want to let off of Eminem. He got many spirits on him and halfway got the devil on him too. I don't know why Eminem is so scared for Mariah Carey to talk about him and her upcoming autobiography, although it's a biography, because damn sure Mariah Carey ain't writing shit. Mariah Carey is too lazy to walk from the bed to the toilet, to the toilet, to the kitchen, to the kitchen, to the yard. Her assistants carry her every single where, and her assistants act like they eat her box too. And so at the end of the day, they all lazy hoes. I say all that to say, I'm getting way off track, but I say that to say, leave Eminem alone. I still don't know what he's so scared of, because he don't care what he took it up the ass. He already told us that. Nah, that's just the way I feel. You know, before we start doing some investigating about them alleged sacrificial rituals that's going on over there, that's how BB Juden keeping all that money coming in her checking account. Or we're going to talk about the fact that a lot of people were saying in that kaleidoscope hair serum ain't nothing but rice water. Oh, it ain't even rice water. Rice water actually works. They said it was sugar water. They said it was giving their scalp and their hair follicles the sugar, the diabetes. I don't know, Brad. You let me know. So now I'm going to play a commercial here, and then we're going to get back to get on Zoe Saldana's ass.
Asia, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing?
Thanks, girl. I discovered these life-changing products called SOS Creations. I've been using their toning up package, and it has really made a big difference. And they have products for everyone. So if you have dark spots, stretch marks, acne, pimples, sun damage, psoriasis, eczema, or age spots, anything, they have products for you. So you should call them today.
I'm going to call right now.
Call 240-288-3414. That's 240-288-3414. Or visit SOSCreation.com.
All right, we back. And now we got to talk about Zoe Saldana really quick. Hold on, let me get my belt. My belt filled. Let me check on y'all. How are y'all enjoying the show? Y'all know every time I have this choker on, I get just a little different. I get just a little different every time. I bought the Flower Girl said I bought that kaleidoscope and it made my scalp super dry and itchy. Wow. Wow. That is so bad. All right, moving right along. We got to talk about Zoe Saldana here. She had a magazine that it really don't matter. I mean, we gonna call this halfway Wonder Bread news, but for Zoe Saldana, look at them roots. Them roots is real Africa, right? If y'all don't know, let me tell you something about these Dominicans out here, right? A lot of them that, they look just like me and you, but just don't want to really say what it really is. Even though she has, more European features, her features are more accepted, and she can kind of play whatever. Zoe Saldana, I loved you in Colombiana, bust down, Colombiana, bust down. I want to say y'all bust down. He was killing everybody. I loved that movie. I loved it. And I love you, Zoe. But I don't love the shit that you did. Because you had a magazine had an interview with a magazine. You were sitting there saying that apparently you just regret ever doing the Nina Simone movie, and you wish that a real, true black queen would have taken it that really could have embodied her, and I should have used the clout that I had back then to advocate for a dark-skinned actress that actually played. Oh, you mean a woman that actually looked like Nina Simone to actually play Nina Simone? And now, before y'all go down my throat and you say Afro-Latinas are black too, Afro-Latina, before you start doing all that, I'll throw with that shit. All right? Zip your boca. Because at the end of the day, they could have got an Afro-Latina that actually looked like Nina Simone to play that role, and not one that looked like her conquistador to play it, all right? Conquistador I was surprised you let your hair get that kinky like that, Zoe. You usually have it covered up, You got a little comfortable around Bradley Cooper for a minute, but I'm going to get on your ass about that too. Okay, so now, my whole thing is, back then, this was about 10 years ago, so I was 17 at the time. I wasn't doing the news, but I was watching the news. And I remember people dragging Zoe for even accepting this role. And everybody was saying, don't do it, pull out. There's so many other actresses that could do this. You could get Viola Davis. You could get whatever. There are so many dark-skinned actors and actresses in the industry that they could have took this role and just killed it. Just killed it. And instead of doing that, you just killed the whole legacy, which I am absolutely not okay with. You were so, you had all that bravado back then, and you said, I'm going to do what I want to do, and so now I don't feel sorry for you now. It messed up your legacy. It messed up your career. I don't feel sorry for you. Now, see, a lot of you people think you are very far removed from black folks. You think just because there ain't a lot of black folks around, we don't have pull. But at the end of the day, when we stop fucking with you, you don't have a career. That's the truth. Can we keep it real? Because the white folks only gave you a career as long as you was playing the white man's whore. Can we keep it real? You played Ben Affleck's wife that got shot in the stomach. You played this and that. Can we just keep it real, Zoe? You was somebody in the past that said you ain't black, you Latina. So since you Latina, go play your Latina role. Except with your own people and your own late networks on Univision, they don't let you play shit but a maid and a person that picks up the trash. Let's call it what it is. I love me some Univision, but when you watch Univision and you watch the court shows in Spanish, and yes, I know about half of what they saying, it's nothing but people that look like they just got off the boat from Europe. It's nobody that look like Africa. It's nobody that look like Zoe at all, unless they come in and playing a prostitute, a hooker, a drug addict, or the maid. And so at the end of the day, you couldn't do this shit with your own people, but you try to pull that shit with our people, and I'm not okay with that, and I'm not cool with that, and I don't give a damn about your tears. You should know all about discrimination. Come on now. You strike me to be you're very attractive, but you strike me to be somewhat intelligent. You didn't think nothing was wrong when you had to do blackface? You didn't think nothing was wrong when you had to put a full prosthetic wide nose on your straight European nose. You didn't see nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised they didn't do nothing to your thin ass lips neither. I'm just saying, you didn't think. You didn't think that a woman that actually possessed those features naturally should have did that, and they wouldn't have had to do that? Why the dumbass studios want to pay all that extra money for the makeup and the prosthetics? Because if you ain't never been on set, let me tell you, to do makeup and prosthetics, you on that set hours before the shit even starts. So if shooting starts at 9, you won't got to be on set by 5 or 6. Don't have no tattoos, your ass on set by 4. I'm just saying, they went through all that when they just could have got a black actress, a dark-skinned black actress with black features to actually do this shit. I am ashamed. That's what I don't understand about Hollywood and white people in general. It's like they want black, but not a lot of black. They want the black to be there, but then they don't want to see it. Because when it's too black, it's too distracting. Or they say they can't sell it overseas. This is why a lot of times they don't have true black actors and actresses in lead roles and positive roles, because the motion pictures say when we trying to sell these movies to Asia and Latin America, it doesn't sell, which is bullshit, because Asians are absolutely enamored with our culture. Now, they might treat us like shit when we get over there to Asia, and they might give us plastic for rice. Shout out to all the African countries. Why you letting them people build all them railroads, take all that land, keep y'all in servitude forever? Why y'all letting them drop off rice in your country and damn well know it's plastic? They don't feed their own people worth shit. They think they give a damn about you. And so at the end of the day, Zoe, fuck your tears. Don't nobody care. We know that you look. You should have settled for another role, because you've been settling all your damn life. Did we forget when you was with the Bradley Cooper and you thought he was gonna wife you? I mean, he loved you and you loved him, but at the end of the day, his mama said she got blonde hair and blue eyes. Her son got blonde hair and blue eyes. His daughter got blonde hair and blue eyes, and her grandbabies was going to be white. They was not gonna be none of brown, black, and it wasn't gonna be a curl, nap, kink in that house at all. There was not gonna be a hot comb, no blue magic, no none of that shit. She was not having none of it. We know the truth because Bradley Cooper's mama was still living with him when you was there too, and so she saw you every time you got through smashing them. Oh yeah, Zoe. Oh shit. Oh, and then you go downstairs to get you and him some Kool-Aid and make him a sandwich. If you was a good one, you did. And you went down, well, he was a white man. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you gave him the hot towel method too. And then you go down to the kitchen and she got to see your ass and see her future and see what her grandkids was going to look like. And she said, not on my watch. Not on my watch what you doing. And you said, but ma'am, I'm Latina. And she didn't want to hear shit that you got to say, because all she saw was black. You kept trying to prove your Latin heritage. She said you black. And it was not going to taint her family tree. And so you didn't went from a Bradley Cooper, and this is who you married. The fall from grace was truly real. As a matter of fact, he didn't look like Bradley Cooper. He didn't have the money that Bradley Cooper had. And as a matter of fact, you had so much more money than him that he took your last name. Damn. Now I know it's 2020 and things are different, and I don't give a damn. I ain't taking my name is Awesome Period, so I would never take your name. But I ain't taking no woman's last name. Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? You still respect him after that? You can still okay, all right. But you was gonna make sure that, even though you had to go through all your life proving your Latin heritage, you was gonna make sure that your babies didn't have to. And I ain't mad at you. You just had to settle for a great value version of Bradley Cooper. I can't even call him a great value version of Bradley Cooper. This look like somebody off of Sons of Anarchy. This look like a dude in a biker gang. This look like a dude that don't wash his hair. This look like a homeless white boy she found off the beach in California. This look like a white boy that's on food in a food stamp office. This look like he got a whole bunch of kids by a little Becky stew in the trailer park. I'm just saying. And you want us to feel sorry for you. We don't. You should have never did it. And next time, don't get so damn cocky. When black folks tell you don't do it, don't do it. Don't you know we in tune with the ancestors and we in tune with the spirits? We know when danger is coming, and the danger was your career. Now, are you tired of being fat as hell? Are you sick of your breasts hitting your lap when you sit down? Are you embarrassed every time you go out and people think you pregnant, but you really not? You just had a big burrito last night. If you were going through them problems, and guess what? I got a solution for you, and your solution is going to be found in NUTRABURST. Now, before you get mad, let me let you know, in addition to using NUTRABURST products, you're going to need a healthy caloric deficit diet. But one of my favorite products that NUTRABURST offers is called Resolution Drops and Life Drops. And I'm telling you, they help me not eat as much because, I'm a cookie monster. I'm a slave to that pata monster. So if you a slave to the pasta and the cookies like me, get you some Resolution and some Life Drops. My link is in the description box below. Oh, no, did y'all see that? I hope y'all didn't see that. I got some money coming through. I'm sticking out my tongue for a reason. I think that's going to be the down payment for my car. I get about $1,000, I think. That's all the hoes gonna get out of me, though. Dodge called me today talking about, oh, you gonna come do a test drive tomorrow? I said, did we hear anything back from the bank yet? Oh, well, Storm, I don't see anything yet. And I said, oh, well, I guess I'll see you Monday then, huh? Hell, see y'all there when I get a word back from the bank. Nah, moving right along. I gotta talk about Kandi Burruss Tucker, and we gotta talk about Ty Tucker and the lies. Let me tell you something, Ty. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me off your ass, baby. You know, Mama Joyce told you well then, and I'm going to tell you well now. Here's the thing. You did a throwback on your Instagram of you and your daughter, Kayla. And one thing about it, when you do throwbacks, you got to make sure that your throwback don't tell on you. One thing about telling lies is when you tell a lie on top of a lie on top of another lie, a lot of times you can't even keep up with them anymore. And we know that you got to tell Bravo all kinds of lies in order to keep this shit moving. Look at that right there. What y'all think they sex life is like? You know, Kandi got a wide, I told you I love me a wide mouth. Kandi got a wide mouth. Wide Joker smile. You know, I know phallus and balls go in. Hopefully she swallow balls. Would y'all swallow balls? Or do I got definitely shave them, right? Okay, so I make sure they shave clean. You don't really want hair in your teeth. I ain't trying to, floss your teeth. So I just, You think she eat his booty too? I want y'all to tell me in the chat. Do y'all think Kandi Burruss Tucker, 2 R's, 2 S's, think she lick his booty? I just feel like they freaks. They didn't already say it. They swing, they do threesomes, and women be in and out of their bed. But was Todd hitting any other women when Kandi not around? Kandi got about 16 jobs. Is that the true reason why Mama Joyce is always around? Not really just to be a thorn in Todd's ass, but really just to make sure that he ain't, cheating on her daughter too much. Anyway, moving right along from that, let me show y'all the throwback that Todd put up. That's him and his daughter. That's a true New York picture right there if I ever seen it. This was some years ago. Wow, his daughter looks just like his mother, actually. That's really sweet. Damn. Y'all really be having these kids and they be looking like y'all relatives? I mean, it's not a bad thing for them, but I'm just thinking with me and my relatives, I'm like, oh God, I don't need to have a kid and it look like one of these relatives I don't like 99% of them any damn way. Anyway, I say all this to say, Kayla appears to be a little girl here in this picture, and y'all seem to be very well acquainted. Although on the show, didn't he tell us he didn't meet Kayla until she was a teenager? Thank you for the donation. Didn't he tell us on the show he didn't meet Kayla till she was a teenager? Where's the truth? They look like poverty. Look. It's New York, okay? New York is expensive to live in. If you ain't rich, everybody broke in New York City. It is what it is. Yes, she does. The jeans. You mean Marvin? Oh, that's his name when he's in New York. Marvin. Come on. Let me know. We gonna get to the nose job. Just let me know. I thought 9 that their live Todd accepted his fate by counting the money and imagining Kandi as Portia. Dang, y'all be dragging. He said teenager, right? Some of y'all saying he said 9. I could have sworn he said teenager. She could be 12. She might be. I just basically wanted to say the lies. Y'all ain't got the lie to kick it. If you met her when she 9 or you met her when she was 13 or you really knew her the whole time and you just spiced up this storyline. It is what it is. Now, I gave you a pass on treating Kayla like shit on Real Housewives of Atlanta because you didn't meet her until she was a teenager, so the bond was not fully established. But now I want to know, you'd have been in this baby life for the longest. Why is it that Kayla gets treated so much more harshly than Riley? Why is it that Riley can get to Braxton Jackson, looking like little Toya Jackson Jr.? Why is it that she can get that special, but you don't want to give Kayla $3? Why is it that you talk to Kayla the way that you do? Why is it that, Riley can get a $90,000 Porsche for her 16th birthday, but when Kandi, shout out to Kandi for being a good stepmom. Now, I'd have figured as much of Todd's nut that Kandi swallowed, I'd have figured she'd have sucked all that stubbornness up out of him. Because one thing about me, they claim I'm stubborn as hell. I ain't stubborn. You just need to do it my way and we won't have no issues. Do it the way I said it the first time. We'll be fine. But I feel like if you suck me dry, I don't even have energy to argue with you anymore. And I'm surprised. Kandi, you a good stepmama. You wanted to buy Kayla the same kind of car. You wanted to do for Kayla just like you do for Riley, but he won't let you? Why? But he will go to the strip club with his daughter, and they both get lap dances on together. So it's okay to go to Magic City. I mean, I ain't never been to Magic City, although I would probably only go for the wings. But I'm just saying, it's okay to do that, you know, with your daughter, but it ain't okay to slide her some change. She going to New York to pursue fashion. Why can't plug her in? Why do these black people love struggle so much? The whole point of you pulling yourself up by your bootstraps is so your kids have it better than you. You niggas gotta stop this shit with it was good enough for me. It was good enough for you. No, Todd, had you had a head start in life, you'd have been further too. We gotta start doing our babies like that. Struggle ain't okay. The upper class don't struggle like that, and it's fine. Just keep your kids off the crack and the coke and the pills. They'll be good. What is going on? I truly believe the reason why you treat Kayla the way that you do is because you can't stand her mama. That's what it is. And a lot of y'all treat y'all kids bad because they look just like the other parent that your ass don't like, but you fucked her mama and came in her. So get over it. Kayla grown. Let her stepmama do for her. Damn, I wish I would have had a stepmama that was worth a damn, because all the bitches that my daddy fucked one shit. And I'ma say it, y'all, one shit, ain't never gonna be shit. I don't like you. I don't know you, bitch. Don't say nothing to me if I ever get big, because I'm not. You ain't shit. You never was. You never will be. I'm still rolling here. Wait a minute. Oh, my computer went black there for a minute. My computer went black. My computer went black for a minute there. Do y'all feel me though? Do y'all feel me? Let me know that y'all feel me before I move on. I thought my computer went black. I was finna say, dang, I'm going off that much. I agree too, Storm. You have been on a roll. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Y'all know I go in on anybody. Tell a Storm, don't hold back. Struggling, damn Storm. Okay. And so moving right along from that, and instead of being so hard on Kayla, we need to have told Riley that she didn't need that damn nose job. The shit is ridiculous. Moving right along from that, I wanted to come and talk about Tiffany Haddish and Common, and why this relationship with Common is apparently about to end, because Tiffany can't keep her mouth shut. You told us that Sanaa Lathan bit Beyonce on the face because she was so high, her family got in your ass. And now you're telling us that you are in a sexual relationship with Common. You said y'all effing and it's lovely and you enjoy him, but Common ain't never claimed you. And I just want to say, ladies, it does not look good for you to claim a man before he claims you. The man should always be a little bit more into you than you are into him. Although they look good together, you know, that Tiffany, I've never really been into Tiffany like that until she shaved her head. She looks good. Like, she need to keep her head like this. I mean, I know they can now take showers together and get under the water. You know, they both out of the house really quickly. You know, maybe when they do it, they can rub their heads together. I wonder, do they rub a little vitamin E oil? Because, you know, you got to keep that scalp from getting ashy, because that scalp will get ashy from all that shaving. And I wonder, do they both, you know, massage each other's heads and tell each other about the day that they had together? Either way, it looked like things are going pretty good. But why is it that she confirming the relationship instead of commenting? She confirmed it on Steve-O's podcast. Now, here's the thing. Shout out to Steve-O. I love the movies from back in the day. But you gonna confirm it with Steve-O? Steve-O didn't even know half of what your ass was talking about. And he probably don't even know who Common is. You just as giddy as hell. My poor baby Tiff, she's so green. Yeah, she's so green. That baby's so green. That baby's so green. I am gonna tell you, Tiffany, even though your head is bald, one day you might want to grow your hair back. So like my grandmama used to say, just make sure you rub sulfur in your hair every night. I don't know if that shit worked. Shout out to my grandma. Well, my grandma, both of them told me that. One still alive, one dead as hell. But to both of them, they used to say to keep your hair growing, rub sulfur 8 in your scalp every night before you go to sleep and put on your bonnet. Well, you don't need no bonnet, a do-rag rag or whatever. I'm just saying, just rub it in there anyway. But at the end of the day, you know, Common is super quiet, super conservative about his relationships, and he can't even keep a woman. And right now, he got sexual assault allegations on him, and this is the time you choose to claim him, Tiffany. Not smart. The way this Me Too shit go, you ain't gonna be getting casting and shit though. So we all know that your acting skills got a long way to go. Even though I love you more as an actress than a comedian. Can I just keep it real? To me, Tiffany is funny with the script. Now, that movie you did with that Italian shit, they said it wasn't no good. I didn't even go watch it because okay, let me put it to you like this, right? You know how some actors and actresses, they have a distinct voice and they're so used to talking like themselves that no matter what role they play, they sound like themselves. Like to me, no matter what Eddie plays, he sounds like Eddie Murphy. No matter what role Tiffany Haddish plays, she sounds like Tiffany. Same thing for Kevin Hart. You know, when you are a true actor, I struggle with this too, and I did theater, because my voice is so distinctive. Look, they say it's distinctive. Hell, I don't know. I've been talking like this since I came out of the pussy, so I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't. But I feel like if you hear me talking at Walmart, you're gonna be like, that's Storm. But anyway, it's like you can't be telling me you playing a white man, an Irish man's wife in the third. They wouldn't even let that shit go down. Now, the Irish had whole houses with black prostitutes in it, but you damn sure wouldn't have been on his arm, and you fighting a fight for him with the white girl. I didn't believe it, and it's like every role is. And it just sound, you know, there was not a ghetto girl accent in the 30s, and I wasn't. I want my baby to win, but you're not gonna win that way. And so I say all this to say you gotta keep your shit clean, you gotta keep your image clean, and you better be ready to dump Common, because if this sexual allegation stuff gets the wheels are moving, this gonna be bad for your career. You done bombed on stage, you know, you done stopped doing that. Hollywood is already drying up. I know you gonna be next to start a podcast. I told y'all I'm in tune with the spirit, and everything I be saying be manifesting. This I told y'all about my powers. You ain't seen nothing yet. And so, yeah, I just want you to keep yourself together. Now, thank y'all for the donations. We are going to move right along and talk about Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. Dr. Dre, I just want to say there has to be a special place in hell for you for all the hell you cause women. I don't like women beaters. I don't like child abusers. I just don't like people beating up on people that clearly cannot defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to walk around fighting dudes like that, fine. But I ain't never heard about you fighting no dudes. I ain't even heard about you challenging Suge. And Suge challenged your manhood many times. But that manhood had been challenged way before you went over there about Suge. So I say all this to say that after 24 years of marriage, we already know Nicole says she out. Was she getting her ass beat too? I don't know. She might have the complexion for the protection, because you know these brothers tend to beat the darker ones and not the lighter ones. Just like Joe Jackson, he beat all the black, wide-nosed, kinky there kids, but Lil Jonte or Genavia, whatever he them ugly ass names he gave his side kids, whatever them side kids was, some mixed kids that looked the way he really wanted everybody to look. That them mixed kids looked the same way that his actual black children tried to morph themselves into being. He didn't beat their ass. They got lovely pictures of him and they riding on his back and he's just Daddy Joe. I mean, they still didn't call him Daddy. They only call him Joe. I think I want my kids to call me Storm too. I ain't gonna beat their ass, but I'm just saying. And so, you know, it's just like, damn, Joe, you beat the wide nose, not the straight, you know, kinky hair, not the it's a whole lot of colorism going up through everything, but we ain't ready for the conversation now. Nicole is actually challenging the prenup that the couple has set in place, because Nicole claims that before she married Dr. Dre, she was forced to sign a prenup and she felt pressured and she had to get her attorneys at the last minute, you know, kind of like a Candy Todd situation. And even though I had my lawyers there, I still felt pressured to sign. I'm trying to figure out who forces you to sign a prenup, because then nobody forced you to marry him. As a matter of fact, Nicole, if you felt like Dr. Dre was pushing a little bit too hard for the marriage, all you had to do was say no. Or did your good girlfriends get in your ear and tell you go ahead and secure the damn bag? Don't worry about that. I don't know, Nicole. I'm not buying that story. Okay, so you're trying to say it's under duress. Basically, when you sign something under duress in certain states, it makes that document null and void. That's why even when you go to court, they say, have you had any alcohol in the last 24 hours? Are you under the influence of any drugs? Did anybody make you come here? That is why they ask you that. They don't ask you that just to ask you that. They ask you that because these contracts are not valid if your ass is put under stress and duress before you do it. You know? Just like if somebody hold a gun to your head and say rob a bank, you're under duress. You can get off for doing it. Just make sure you put some of that money in Sweden. But you ain't heard it from me. Okay, now, Dr. Dre, I'm sorry, Nicole is saying that Dr. Dre has about $1 billion in assets. He's he's wealthy, rich. And she's saying that this prenup is null and void. And instead of simply getting spousal support and her expenses paid for the rest of her life, she's saying she wants half of that empire. She thinks that a man that beat women's ass from sea to shining sea is going to let you come in and take $500 million of his empire. Ma'am, he has more than enough money to make you disappear. Like, I just want you to know, Nicole, he got more than enough money for you to wake up with cancer in your thumb. You know, he got more than enough money for you to have an accidental overdose. You know, everybody ain't overdosing. Everybody ain't drowning in a tub. Everybody, you know, y'all get the drift. He has a lot of ties to Jakuma Tati, and I'm trying to say, he got $1 billion friends. You know the kind of people that $1 billion people got on their payroll? They stay with hitmen on their payroll. That's how they keep their money flowing. You gonna get down and get out. And Nicole, you think this man finna give up that money willingly? Now, I foresee them settling. I think he'll end up paying her about $200 to $250 million and telling her to go about her business, but she need to be careful before she ends up with nothing and end up dead. You can't spend none of that money if you in the grave, Nicole. Okay, so let me tell you what else Nicole said. Apparently, Nicole said that, you know, a couple years into the marriage, Dr. Dre felt so bad for forcing her into the prenup that he tore up the prenup right in front of her. He said, I know I've been beating your ass. I know I made you sign it, baby. But you know what? Prenup, it's done. And if anything ever happened, we gonna split things 50-50. First of all, Andre Young is a real nigga. And real niggas don't even talk like that, Nicole. That's how I know that. And even if that did happen, I want to tell you, sweetheart, he finessed you. Because you can tear up a document, ma'am. There are multiple copies. I'm sure he has multiple copies in his house. Several homes, at his mama house, in that safe. You know how your mama got that safe in her closet or in her basement? You know what I'm saying? With everybody's documents in it, your baby photos, your report cards going all the way back to kindergarten if your mama gave a damn about you and wasn't some crackhead in the crack house. You know, I'm just saying, you know, your first locks of hair when you got your hair cut, everybody's birth certificate, everybody's social security card. I'm just saying, you know, not necessarily mine here. She made me work it out, but I know my social security number. I know my mama and my daddy's social security number. I know full names and middle names and birthdays and where they were born, because I said if I ever need to run up your shit, you know, if I need me a city girl, it wasn't city girls back then, but if I need me a city girl situation, just know I got them numbers, okay? And so did you really believe that because he tore up one piece of document in front of you that it was null and void? Wow, you pretty, but you sure is dumb to really be that easily finessing to go for that shit. I don't feel sorry for you. This man had a track record of Iking hoes, and you thought that you was gonna come in and be, y'all always think y'all gonna come in and be different till y'all see that you gonna go through the shit that the other women went through too. Except times 10, because now he knows he ain't got too many more options left, and now he's gotta keep beating off on you to keep your self-esteem low and to keep you around. Can y'all believe she got finesse like that? Thank you for the donation. Can y'all believe she let this man finesse her like that? I can't with this all. So she's saying the prenup is null and void, although that will be determined by the court of law. And I'm just here to tell you, Nicole, take what you can get. Spousal support, and he is going to literally pay your bills for the rest of your life. You're good. What more do you need? You will want for nothing. But you get greedy, your ass gonna get got and get gone. You're gonna kill yourself dead. I don't know what that means, but I know it sounds serious. You're gonna kill yourself dead. Moving right along, I wanted to talk about Brokeback Mountain himself, Kevin Hart. I'm never gonna forgive him for leaving them people in the car to die while he went home with a brokeback and woke up earwax. You know what I'm saying? To, you know, call the police or whatever. you know, instead of staying there with them people as they was hanging on a cliff and hanging on a life. You know, I'm still finding it real odd to believe that you ain't doped up on medication right now, Kevin, on the best weed fluent from Jamaica. You got some to kill that damn pain. You know, you got that Jakumatati money. You got that adrenochrome money, too. I don't know how many stem cells they injected into your neck and your back, but they did something to get you moving. Jakumatati said, nigga, we got, because you still a nigga slave to the motion pictures office. And they said, we got so many more movies to do. You better whir. They treated you just like a good old slave. That slave back, bro. Put a brace on them. Let's keep it moving. All right, you got fields to mine. Okay, so now Kevin, you done took to your platform to take up for Ellen and say that Ellen ain't never treated you wrong and that she's always been nice to you and Ellen has always been kind to you. If you guys do not know, Ellen is being accused of sexual misconduct, racial misconduct, and just having a toxic workplace in general, which I can absolutely believe because she looked like a toxic ass individual. She had the same toxic ass haircut for 30 years. All right, so I want to play you the video on Kevin Hart's IG after he got dragged the way that he did, and yeah, let's play this here. And then we gonna talk about it.
Man, this social media shit is getting out of hand. It is truly getting out of hand. From showing support to a friend, you know, you get a fucking roar of frustration from so many calls, phone going off the fucking hook. I'm a friend. As a friend, if I have a friend in trouble ever, I'm gonna do my best to try to be there for that friend. Then I hear people go, what about Nick? That's your fucking friend. Where were you for Nick? Because you didn't see it means that I wasn't there for Nick. Sad times we fucking live in, man. Nick was over my house every goddamn day when he went through his shit. I was the one that called the president of the goddamn studios and reached out to so many to try to see what we can do to solve the situation, find a solution. Nick and myself talked. We vetted out the situation as friends. Because I was there for my friend. It's like I'm going to try my best to be there for all of them. When did we lose sight of reality? It's a fucked up time, man. It's a fucked up time that we living in. People are forgetting how to be people. People are now programs. Fuck. When did we get here? Praying for a better place. Praying for a fucking better understanding. People go through shit. It happens. It's life. All I can say is that when they do, if you're on the side of that individual, your job is to try to be a support system. 2020.
All right, and we back. I have to say this, Kevin Hart, you know, first I have to say congratulations. You know, you got another chick baby on the way. I'm sorry, another crumb snatcher, as my uncle used to call the kids crumb snatchers because they take the whole loaf and the crumbs. Shout out to my uncle. Anyway, I say that to say, Kevin Hart, you know, while Earwax was taking maternity pictures, you know, she was taking them like that. Belly out, you know, that's that secure the bag pose. I secured the bag. You know, she was posing H2T, head to toe, because Tyra taught you girls well. While she was doing all that, you was on your social media platform making yourself a complete fool once again. Why is it that y'all always come out to protect the white celebrities, but the white celebrities don't ever come out to protect y'all? Look at you being big. Look at you being Wonder Bread savior. But let's talk about the alternative method that all you actors and comedians have while y'all taking up for Ellen so much. Is because you want her spot. Y'all know that primetime slot finna be open when COVID-19 is open. I mean, COVID-19 didn't never really exist, but you know, whatever. When we cleared to all be back around each other, when the government said we can do what we've already been doing anyway. When that shit happen, you want to make sure you get in that spot so you can get you a talk show as well. Now, let's bring up the Nick Cannon thing really quick. You didn't publicly stand up for Nick Cannon, but you did privately. You know why you didn't publicly stand up for Nick Cannon? Because Nick Cannon bows to the same balls that you do, the same balls of olive juice. And since Nick Cannon pissed off olive juice, you weren't going to mess up your career for pissing off olive juice, but you don't mind standing up for a woman that commits racial misconduct and sexual misconduct as well. I can't believe Ellen let this shit go on all up and through her workplace after she, you know, after her stepdaddy was playing with her titties as a teenager. And so after she knows how that feels, she dares allow sexual misconduct and racial misconduct to go on in her shit. I'm not buying it, and I'm not playing it. Y'all get me. Y'all get me. She was so nice to me. She hugged me in public. She acknowledged my existence. Boy, bye. It's because you funny. White people will accept a nigga when he funny. White people will accept a Negro when he's shucking jive for them, because that's really all we doing for them. We just get paid more money now because we still don't own shit in Hollywood to this day, Kevin. Kevin, I know you're not that bright. I know you're not that damn mature. You piss me off as a black man because you at 57 years old, you sitting on your Netflix special that you cheated on your wife because you didn't have your boys around you to keep you in line and slap you upside your damn head. How old is your ass that you still need to be hit upside the head and have your ear pulled to keep you from cheating on your damn wife? And earwax, we don't hear her talk that much, but she even said, I'm on 3 strikes, you're out. So basically one more time and she taking your ass for half. She told you to your face in that Netflix special, I'm getting another baby, I'm getting another check, baby. I'm gonna secure the bag you gave your wife who actually loved you and built you up 2 kids. You gonna give me 2 kids too. But I want to let you know, earwax, no matter how many babies you pop out for him, I don't care how many light skin, brown skin, curly hair babies you give him that his wife never could. You're never gonna be what his first wife was, and he's always gonna miss that. He's never gonna love you like he loved Tori. He lusts after you. He considers you a trophy for some reason. Hell, she ain't even the prettiest mixed girl I'd ever seen. I'm just saying, just because you mixed don't mean you pretty. I've seen prettier. Quite frankly, a lot of the ones they be putting on the pedestals are very, very basic, if you ask me. But moving right along from that, Kevin, do you realize that if you wasn't who you was and you was walking through endless neighborhoods, she would call the police on you and would put you in a situation to be another George Floyd or Rayshard Brooks? Kevin, do you really think any of these white people would even acknowledge you? First of all, you small as hell, so they see right over you. So you come right up to their belly button. Do you think they would lift you up to actually dap you up and say hi? If you was the janitor, if you was still cleaning out their shoes and spraying disinfectant spraying in their damn shoes? Kevin, you can't possibly think that she gonna treat your black ass the same way she treat a regular black ass in her damn that worked for her. Now I can't remember that Spike Lee movie. I think it was called Do the Right Thing. That them Italians said it perfectly in that movie. They summed it up. He said, how is it that you hate these black people here, but you love Little Richard? Little Richard is Little Richard. He's not even black anymore. Once you get enough prestige or money, you ain't black no more. You just Little Richard. You ain't the black man, Kevin Hart. You just Kevin. I didn't have white people tell me Beyonce wasn't black, and that's a whole nother story for another day too. Kevin, is it a requirement to be intellectually disabled to be in Hollywood? Because you just proven yourself to be dumb. All them years of traveling the road and perfecting your craft. I mean, you ain't been funny since 2013, but that's okay. I understand. You can't be raw because you're trying to get the bag. I ain't mad. Do you? Your acting skills coming a long way too. You is a hard worker. You provide for your family, but you are a shithole of a husband. And apparently you don't understand that Ellen is not going to treat you the way she treats Kevin. That's her damn assistant, Kevin. Maybe you should have educated yourself on what was going on around Ellen's workplace before you took your broke back ass on your camera phone to actually speak on it. If you black on Ellen's set, they don't even call you by your name. You that black girl or that black guy. And they tell you to your face, y'all all look the same, so you only get acknowledged if you white. It's a whole bunch of sexual misconduct going on around there too, but I guess that's okay with you too, because she hugged you when she saw you. Oh, I stood by her just like I stood by Nick. No, you didn't. I didn't hear you say Nick. It just... Anyway, we already know you ain't that bright. You gave up the love of your life for a trophy wife to put on your side. And every day I know you frustrated because you like, damn, this bitch is dumb. I know it. You think she pretty because that was the best you had ever got. Because a girl like Earwax would have never looked at you. A girl like Earwax would have never looked at you. Kawasaki Tran would have never looked at you. You couldn't have got it. You couldn't have got it. But Tori's attractive and she loved you. That was the love of your life, and you gave it away. You gonna regret it when all the money go away and the fame go away, and you sit back and you still gotta hear Earwax talk about shit. You gonna wish you had to stay with Tori. You probably have a mega empire had you been with Tori by now. But anyway, Tori gave up her comedic career to push you forward, and then you want to us to feel bad when Tori made sure she got paid after that. Tori earned that. Tori earned. For all y'all was telling Tori, give him his name back. that. Don't keep his name. Don't keep his name. Hell yeah, Tori, you keep that name because you earned that. You built that. You supported that. That is yours. Same thing with Master P, first wife. Now, she might have went to crack. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she earned her name. And when a woman earned her name, she earned her pay. Same thing with Tiny. You know, if she ever get off of T.I.'s plantation, she better get her reparations too because she earned that. Now, it's sad you got to go through trauma and drama and stress to earn something. Niggas just don't want to act right. But I said that to say, Kevin, that shit you got on your platform said was idiotic and dumb and was shit in my years. Get out of my face, Kevin. Sick of your shit. All right. Oh, man. Now, what's up, y'all? Excuse me. Moving right along to last story of the night. We got to talk about Zanique. Zanique Jaleh that is pregnant. Congratulations, Zanique. We gonna get in your business here. You know, they say every baby is a blessing. And, you know, I'm glad that you 24 and not 14. But we need to talk about the details of everything because a lot of people got in their feelings on me because they said, well, Storm, what was T.I. supposed to do? That's not his daughter. That's his stepdaughter. Bullshit. And we're gonna talk about why. Well, she's 24. She's grown. Bullshit. She's not married. And ultimately, for T.I. to have been policing Deja's vagina the way that he was, because he didn't want her to bring a baby home, but to keep it real, the real reason why he's on Deja's ass as much as he is, because number one, her mother is the complete opposite. Let's talk about Deja real quick. First of all, Deja is the best looking kid that T.I. got. Now, Deja is 19 now. I think it's socially acceptable for me to say that she fine, because she fine. And she... What? I couldn't even believe that it actually came from T.I.'s nuts. She didn't get cursed with his square ass head. I was surprised. But nonetheless, she looks just like a beautiful mammy. And now he knows that he want to keep his friends off of that. That's all it is. He afraid that everything he done to women gonna come through his daughter in karma, but it's gonna come whether you want it to or not. You can't avoid it. You just gotta step on in it. And in addition to that, while Deja's mama got a strong mouth that keeps tipping his place, Deja just ain't got that yet. It's so sad to see. Y'all love to bully y'all kids, don't you? Don't you know this gonna be the same kids that have to hand you a glass of water one day? That's okay, Deja. I just want you to stand up to him one good time for me. I got Zanique. I want you to go Iyanla style. I want you to put her back to Deja's back. Your ass to Deja's ass. Wrap your arms up in her arms, and I want you to have her tell him everything that's on her mind. Now, back to what I was saying. Zanique is pregnant. 5 months pregnant, and she waited to actually announce it on this show she got on Fox Soul called The Mix. Now, this is going to be a show with Zanique, Romeo, Jazz Anderson, I think that's Tammy's daughter, and a couple other people. It seemed like it's gonna be young and fun. I don't know, I'll check it out. But I see all this to say she surprised T.I. on the show. You know why she surprised him on the show? Because she respect him like a father. You know why I can know that she respected him like a father, and she knew he was gonna be disappointed that she had a baby before marriage? Because she couldn't tell him at home, and the mama knew the whole time. How you go through 5 months of pregnancy? Let's say she found out in about her 3rd month. You know, usually women find out between 8 to 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? If you responsible, some of y'all just be running around. I haven't had a period in 4 months. And, you know, still don't even think to go to Dollar General and get a 99-cent pregnancy test. Damn. But anyway, she surprised him on the show because, number one, he couldn't have his real reaction. And number two, she was scared at what he was going to say because that is daddy to her. I don't give a damn that she got another daddy. If you live under my roof for multiple years and I am all that you know, you are my child. That is daddy to her. And she didn't want daddy to feel disappointed, which is why she gave him that news for the first time in front of everybody else on that damn camera. That's why she told her mama. But our mama held it down. Now let's talk about our baby daddy really quick, right? Our baby daddy, his name is Bad Hunter. Bad Hunter Izzy. He apparently is a rapper. This is a picture from when he used to date Asian Doll. Damn, y'all really make y'all rounds, don't you? Y'all don't just y'all just all pass each other around. I mean, that's how the industry is. And in addition to that, you know, him and Zanique have been dating for a little bit, but it was the quarantine that Zanique said actually caused him to make that baby. Oh yeah, I know, because you ain't got nothing else to do but to screw. But one thing about Zanique, and this is how I know this is her youth speaking out, she said that everybody knows I didn't want to get pregnant, and that's why I was crying when I got pregnant. You weren't crying when you was getting drilled and dug out. So why you gonna cry now that egg met the sperm? A lot of you young girls, I don't understand this. Y'all want to say you grown, but you don't even take your sexual reproductive health in your own hands. I mean, he could have won a rubber, except that Bad Hunter Izzy is 23 years old with 2 children by 2 different women, and so we already know he's condom allergic. He's not gonna do that. This is a future in the making without the money and talent. And so, why did you think that you weren't gonna get pregnant too? You know, especially when you have unprotected sex. I don't know how the Georgia public school system is. I ain't trying to talk about people from the South. I am not. But do y'all educate y'all kids that when you have unprotected sex, you can make a baby? I don't know. I thought it was common knowledge. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly YouTuber. And so now, you know, you say that, oh, but we're gonna be the best of parents, and I'm gonna raise my daughter to be the best. And I want to say, I don't think this was a good choice. I think she dropped the ball, and I think she's ruining her youth. And I'm gonna tell you why. Here, look, oh, look at that. That's a cute picture of them there. Now that is the best kind of sleep you get when somebody that you love is on your chest. I don't know if he loves her, but when you are in love, that is, well, I ain't never been in love, but when you are in strong love, best kind of sleep ever. That's, look at them. The mandatory get a finger to the camera. I don't know. I ain't never dated nobody hood or country, so look country, but ain't hood, so we don't take pictures like that. But I say all this to say the man is 23 with 2 kids already. He has a 3-year-old son, and he has a daughter that appears to be about 5 years old. So he started having kids at 18. He started off early. And so now Zanique, you know, being T.I. and Tiny's daughter, having money, having a name for herself, and being child free, number one is even giving a dude like this the time of day. I don't know why y'all don't be honest with y'all kids and let them know. This man has a ready-made family already. Unless you ready to be a stepmama, it ain't nothing that you and him got to talk about. This shouldn't be nothing but a drive-by. And you use rubbers with the thugs. You go raw with engineers. I tell y'all that all the time, but I just feel like women be flipping that shit and don't be listening. Damn, Zanique, this what you baby mama number 3 now. This is what you wanted to be. And then Tiny then took the Instagram and said, well, she's gonna be okay. You know, I did it with her, and we good, and we living good now. Are you really living good, Tiny? Your man cheating on you every other day. Him saying that he don't even really like being married to you. He disrespect you. He overtalk you. He got you online. You want a leash? Are you really okay? You know, and you felt like you owed T.I. to stay by him because, you know, he provided a good life for you and took your daughter in. And said, you think that's a good life? When are we going to start teaching our kids to do better than us? I mean, if you ain't going to be married, at least be in a stable relationship and not with a man that already got a ready-made family. You ain't nothing but 24, Zanique. Why are you dating a man with 2 kids? You should at least wait till you in your 30s to start settling for that shit. I'm just saying. I'm approaching the age where I can date a woman with kids now, and it's like, look, I'm damn near 30. I'm just going to have to pretty much accept this shit unless I start dating them fresh off of high school graduation. Was Zanique? I just feel like Zanique could do better. I just feel like people need to start telling these young girls, you can do better. You are beautiful. You got your youth. You have no stretch marks on your stomach. You can achieve greatness. Not to say she still can't make a great life, and not to say she's not going to be a good mom, but she going to go through some shit. She going to go through some struggle. I do not see this relationship working. I highly doubt they would get married because he don't have a track record of getting married. Ladies, get the ring before you give him a finger. You know, Rashida said it best. Oh, Rashida, come to the camera. Put it on the make him wanna marry me. And put him on the make him wanna marry me. And put him on the put it on the but you wanna put a ring on my finger. Pussy this young, you should never be single. Put it on them, make them commit statutory. Put it on them, make them commit statutory. When we gonna have our Surviving the Frost? When is that documentary come out? Make him wipe the jail down. He gonna be wiping the jail down after he get arrested for what he did to Rashida. Now, I say all that to say, you know, I still say this is part of T.I.'s karma because you had all this shit to say about Deja. You were so self-righteous and you became a grandpappy even though you didn't want to become a grandpappy. And this is a cautionary tale. Ain't nothing wrong with one of your kids and trying to steer your kids in the right direction. But if you were so focused on something not happening by sheer law of attraction, that thing that you fear will happen. Whatever your fears are, it's okay to recognize them, but don't focus on them. Because if you focus on it, it will come to pass. Nah. Now that's our show. That's our show. Y'all know that. Put 'em on, commit statutory. And put 'em on, commit statutory. That ain't how the song go. It's marry me. I thought it was statutory. Oh, you know you wanna bum a bang on finger. The pussy is young. I should never be single. Damn. So what y'all think about the show? What y'all think about the show? Thank you everybody for the donations. Thank you to the new member. You're helping to support this channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Them girls want to pop their ussy even more. Rashida TikTok so annoying. Yeah, they annoying. And then she danced just like this. You know, and then she jumped on Kurt and rolled him, and he looked so annoyed. He looked so annoyed. But until she talk about the statutory, I don't want to hear nothing else she got to say. But a monk commit statutory. Hey. Wipe the jail down. Wiping the jail down after you mess with you. Humble yourself, Storm. I'm just saying, I'm humble. Look, I was just telling my mom the other day. I said, look, you know, I got to stop being so judgmental because I can't really get at people that be getting pregnant early in their teens and 20s because I just don't crave sex the same way like you people do. You know, like y'all can't live without it, and I just don't give a damn. That part of my brain, you know, religion messed me up, you know, so I can't judge y'all like that. I ain't even had sex in 3 years. Storm, I need help. Chat, I need help. I'm buying a lake house in Forsyth County. The same place Portia's Hosea Williams had to regulate. Damn. This show was great. What about Takeoff? Oh, that's going to be a separate video. We want to talk about him tonight. That's going to be a video by itself. You know, I can't judge y'all for, you know, just like Tasha said in that podcast, I like to F-U-C-K. And I'm like, I don't trip off of it. And she like, yeah, because you like asexual. I'm like, pretty much. Apparently it's demisexual, where you know, you're only want to have sex when you in a relationship. I don't know. But I just call y'all hoes. I be judging y'all. But you know what, though? Because my brain's so messed up, I might get 30 and have a whole phase. Like, I might get money and start having a whole phase. I don't know. I'm just saying. You want better. You got a daddy that's... I mean, hell, T.I. know every word in the dictionary. He don't know celibacy. Wedlock. I don't know. Great show. Thank you. John Legend spoke out on Kanye, but not... Thank you for the donation. Spoke out on Kanye, but not his wife. He ain't gonna say nothing about P-Gate and Chrissy Teigen. He trying to make sure he don't get caught up. Storm, we need an advice show. No IG yet. Work in progress. You want an advice show? We can set that up. I actually am... That part, you sound like a misogynist, but your audience don't see. Oh, Cheyenne, I'm not no misogynist. Why? Because I believe in traditions. Let me tell you something, Cheyenne. Us as a community, I'm talking about Negroes, color folks. As a community, if you want to advance, you're going to have families. The single shit, the independent individual, because we're very individualistic type of people. And if you make it, you don't tell nobody else how you made it. You know, you got a good relationship. You don't talk to nobody else about it. Who sent me a cash app? Thank you, Brianna. We are that kind of people, and it holds us back. You want to compete with the Asians, with the Arabs, with white people? You want to even begin to get on their level? You're going to need families, marriages. Not ghetto relationships, not staying together forever, legal marriages. That is how you build wealth as a community. I'm sorry. We need the nuclear families back. And I'm not going to budge off of that. I'm just not. I didn't say she was a bad person for getting pregnant, but I think it's dumb. He has 2 baby mamas and he ain't even 25 yet. His brain is not even done developing. And you picked that to be your first baby daddy. She finna go through some shit. Yo, there is nothing like your first child. I ain't even had a child. I'm probably gonna end up adopting. I know that because I ain't gonna make no good husband. I run my mouth too much. But don't you know, even when I adopt my first child, that's gonna be an experience. But when I get the second or I adopt the third, it ain't gonna be the same as the first. There's nothing like your first time. Even the first time you had sex is super exciting. There's nothing like the first. And her first introduction into motherhood is with a man that got a ready-made family. Not from marriages, and not a man that's in his 30s and seasoned. He ain't been that damn focused on his careers. He been making kids. He hit a lick, true. That's right, Storm. Don't budge on that. I'm not. He ain't at the age to have a lick of sense. We do need the family back. I'm just saying. Storm, you took my mom's steak. Oh, it's only a few miles on the channel. It's only a few. No, we're going to need reparations. We had strong families and they broke them up. Even though, no. See, y'all not going to do that. Y'all not going to tell lies. Black families were the strongest when white people hated us the most. They still hate us, but openly hated us. When we were segregated, we were more married than them. We had stronger families than them. I'm not going to let you tell that lie because it's a lie. We didn't like ourselves because we always wanted to be accepted over there. You got your own stuff, but no, I want to be able to go over there. And so they gave you integration, and it was a trick, and we ain't been the same since. And then they gave us welfare, and we had no incentives to do anything. And then our men feel highly susceptible to drugs and alcohol, and it messed us up. Because a lot of y'all grew up seeing your mama get her ass beat by your drunk daddy, your drug addicted dad. You seen your daddy on the corner pimping, you seen that. And you had to be so strong and independent on your own to make sure you didn't have to be stuck like your mama was stuck, like your grandmama was stuck. And that's cool. But ain't none done on your own. I'm a person that don't like people. Do you know how much farther, whatever, I would be if I had a team? If it was me and I had a wife here to find my stories, to edit videos for me, to plan out my day, so all I had to focus on was getting on the camera and being bright and sharp, do you know the kind of content you would get? But I got a funky ass, individual ass attitude and I'm too stubborn. So no, I don't have anybody here. And so that's bullshit. They didn't break it up. We did. We fell for the Kool-Aid. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. You had to carry your ass over there, and we did. Now what? Hell, I ain't going back on shit I said. We were more connected as a family unit. That's what I'm saying. As a family unit. I can't even get along with my family. Do you know how much that hurts us economically? Are you kidding me? Do you know I'm the only child, but let's just say me and my cousins and stuff. Do you know we could get a house together? We could get a house together, pay that bitch off, move to the next house, pay that bitch off, and then everybody have a house at the end while we splitting expenses and saving. It's expensive in America, but I can't get along with nobody and I can't live with nobody, so I pay $1,600 by myself instead of having people here to help me. Instead of having a mortgage with family members and we all chip in and we could all, in 10 to 15 years, we could all be having paid off houses. We can't get along though. We can't even be in the same room. So I got to struggle and scrap and scruff and save and pay $1,600 on my own. Mexicans don't do that. How you think they get further than you? They work for pennies. They out there changing oil and painting houses for Tecate and Coronas. How they still get further than you? Why? Because it's 18 of them in a house. And whatever your mortgage is or rent is divided by 18, it ain't going to be much. Anyway, your mom is she's here temporarily. She's here temporarily. But guess what? She moving out soon too. Her name is not on this lease. This is my shit. I can't even get along with a woman to have a woman here. Cause I've been screwed over so much by family, I don't believe in it anymore. And I got too much of a horrible attitude. It's funny to y'all. I know how to make it funny for y'all. But you don't know me in real life. My mouth is slick. I'm really nice and I got a slick ass mouth the next sentence. And that's hard for somebody to deal with. That's a problem. That shit ain't healthy. And that's why we don't get no damn where. I'm gonna be rich one day. I ain't gonna be as rich as I could be if I don't have a family. I can let you know, if I remain a single man, I will not reach my potential. I would not reach the potential that I could with a wife and children. It's just something about it. The Bible says when you find a wife, you find a good thing. That's a unit. Why did he not let Adam just walk around by himself? Adam he got tired of seeing Adam beat his meat in the Garden of Eden. He said, damn, you need a woman here. Now, even though, Eden messed up and was talking to that serpent, you know what I'm saying? Still, he needed somebody there with him. I don't want to be preaching all the time. At least you know yourself. That's what I'm saying. But I'm the most honest dude y'all gonna get. I forgot though. Y'all claim I'm still sleeping with men, so that's cool. I can't find an apartment under $2,500. That's Atlanta. Right, that's Atlanta. I shouldn't be in no apartment. I should be in a home with a family. Let me tell you something. If I took care of this rent and then I had a woman here to say, you know what, I'm going to pay the little BS house bills. I'm going to save for our vacations and retirement. You handle the rent. You handle this. You handle child. I mean, we could split shit down the middle. Literally. Because I make enough to pay a few of your bills. I ain't trying to be funny, Can't pay all your bills, but I can make sure that car don't get repossessed. Thank you, Rue. You should do a whole video on this. Storm, I'm glad you know your shortcomings in keeping it real. I am. The level of truth you're speaking right now is painful but honest. That's all I can do. Tasha said you made $6,000 a month. I just made that now. I'll get that check in August. I just made that. Now I got to keep replicating that, which I will. But the whole point is, I shouldn't be doing this shit by myself. Look at my channel before I had help from Tasha and after. Look how a woman levels up a man's life. A woman that brings something to the table. All y'all don't bring something to the table. You might think you do, but just bringing what's between your legs to the table ain't enough. I'm just saying, it's more than that, man. I'm just letting you know. Look at what help did for me. Me being humble enough to accept it. Some people ain't humble when they need to be, and that's fine. Some people want to struggle to make it, and that's fine. That's not me. I don't want to cry in a Nissan. I don't. He still has to pay taxes. Thank you. And still got, right now I got a $2,200 tax bill. Thank you. I still got to pay taxes. I still got to pay them next year. Now I get to write shit off. Write off some of the rent. I write off this, that, and the third. A lot of stuff gonna get written off, but you still gotta pay taxes. And you still got bills. And you still gotta, the train don't stop. Once you start making a little money, you gotta keep going. That's like saying, right, let's say on your job you make $60,000 a year. Your ass stop showing up for work, or do you gotta keep going to work? I ain't got no sick days. I ain't got no health insurance. What's up? But if I had a woman here that had a regular job, matter of fact, a wife. If I had a wife, thank y'all for the donations, and she had a regular job with benefits, I could marry her. I could get on her benefits. The kids could be on her benefits. We could get the best shit. Cause I'm like, we don't even need your check to pay the bills in the house. We can get the best benefits of her shit. And the little check she got, she put the money away for us to go to Dubai and France. Cause yes, me and my kids will be traveling out the country. Shit. Did you mind Tasha telling your income online? No, I told her to. It ain't about her telling my income. First of all you got to do is go on this website called socialblade.com. All of our incomes on YouTube, if you're monetized, it's available publicly. Like Vlad TV, that makes $4 million a year off his channel, that's available publicly. So she didn't tell you nothing that wasn't already out there, but it's a testimony for her and to me. Because if I learn how to make that money, don't y'all think I can help you? Don't y'all know I do consultations on the side too? It's business, people. It's business. What you thought about what's your thought about Jaguar Wright? I hate she waited so long to say something, but I would love to talk to her in depth. I mean, y'all can send her this video. Y'all can, give her my information, and I'm gonna reach out to her too. I would love to know in detail what actually happened. Not a 2-minute clip. It's not much you can get from a 2-minute clip. Tristan and Chloe being back together, I talked about that earlier, but basically I knew it was coming. And to me, Chloe's a joke. I don't take nothing you say seriously. I was happy for you. There's levels to this. Social Blade gives a wide range. It's not really telling anything. Giving a range is telling something. If it says, I'm a YouTuber, listen to what I'm telling you. If it says you make between $2,000 to $5,000 on your channel, you still got a good idea of what somebody make. What you eating? Oh, those are peaches. Nephew, you been on fire, loving it. You are wise beyond your year. You know what, Ramona? But it don't work for me because you don't really meet anybody that look. To most people my age, I just sound like a lunatic. If you make $100K a year on W2 and file single, you did not receive a stimulus check. Unrelated note, Vlad makes $4 million as a non-black psycho fan. Vlad make his money. He does, and thank you for the donation. Storm, you'll meet your match. Don't lose hope. I haven't lost hope. It ain't about me meeting a nice girl. It's about me checking myself. It's about me, and I need more therapy. I'm going to work on it. It's about me, like having that first voice that want to go off, and then the second voice that says, no, that ain't it. No. Handle it the right way, not the way that feels right. Like, not the dysfunctional way, because I'm very intelligent, despite what them hoes tell you in the street. I know the right way to go, but that wrong way be feeling so good. It be feeling so good. Let's see, what else? We the same age, I get you. You doing it the right way. Yes, Storm. I need helps and prayers. I'm going through an eviction. Prayers out to Chantel. I'm so sorry about that. Are they still allowing evictions even with what's going on? Oh, wow. Multiple YouTubers have said that Social Blade is actually pretty accurate. I'm a YouTuber telling you that. I'm not lying to you. Vlad is, he gonna get his regardless. Roshi, that's very true. You supposed to chase your dreams while you're young. I am. That's why I need to be going 10 times harder. Because I'm never going to have the energy I have now. Ever. So I need to do it. He was smacking like chicken. Look, Rashida, I'm on a diet. It ain't much I can eat now. Let me enjoy my peaches. What's up with your flag? It's a flag. Let's see. Okay. Love y'all too. Anyway, I say all that to say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Love you. If you want to do business on my channel, make sure you email me stormmonroebusiness@gmail.com or monroestorm59@gmail.com. I did want to announce something. I'll go ahead and announce it tonight while we have 2,000. If y'all want me to come back later and do an after show, I can come back on at like 12:30. Just let me know. But what I wanted to tell y'all is I'm announcing a new segment. The Celebrity Doctor is calling for you. And so I want to let you know, if you need advice, if you're having an issue with a family member, a friend, a coworker, and you want to hash out your issue on my show, I'm here for it. You come to my show, your friend come, we do a StreamYard live. You got to be willing to be in front of the public. If you scary, stay away. Y'all give me both sides of the story, and I'm going to write you a script to fix the situation. And so, Dr. Storm coming to y'all soon. Well, the Celebrity Doctor. Y'all know how we do. But I guess I'm the people's doctor now, too. Don't give up on love. I'm not. Yes, after show, please. Sure, come on, gay. Let's see. Yes, after show. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. Love you guys. And I will catch you guys later. This video has been sponsored by Bella BT. Now, ladies, do you want to bring the spa home to you? Are you ready to rejuvenate that V all while using natural herbs? This V steam is taking over feminine care from sea to shining sea, helping women with fibroids, fertility issues, stress relief, and more. And we can even get them cycles back on track. Use Bella BT, that is owned by licensed esthetician Brittany McDonald. All of her contact information is in the description box below. Hair her up now and use that Bella BT so you don't be walking around with the spoiled rotten cookie. This product here keeps my skin smooth, smelling good, and of course it is made with all natural ingredients, so I don't have to worry about breaking out and my eczema acting up. What I like to do is to give me $1 for this, rub it in the desired areas that you want to smell good. It is not cute to be ashy. Get you some Lotus Radiant. Are you struggling with hair growth issues? Are you ready to finally be able to actually put your hair in a real ponytail and not that little knob? Have you found that beauty supply products leave your hair dry, flat, useless, and dull? And are you ready for a change? And if you are, you need to try some Moo Moo Grease. This product was created for us. And nothing will change about your hair if you don't change your regimen. This product can be used in old people, young people. It doesn't matter. The products are 100% vegan, and all of the information for Moo Moo Grease is down in the description box below.